Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for November 2023. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Libra out there, so do take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. And as always, Libra, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that is just simply not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? Libra. King of Swords in the reverse. Could be dealing with another Libra or an Aquarius or Gemini. It is crossed by the Empress. Okay, so there's a situation that you are kind of in a higher energy. I feel like you're in a higher energy than this person that you're dealing with or organization that you're dealing with. Remember, in our monthly readings, this could be about finances. It could be about love. It could be about anything. We take whatever comes. But I do feel like you are seated in a very prosperous energy here. And there could be a situation or a person that you're dealing with that could be a little bit dishonest, or they might just, there could be some anger here for some reason. Let's look at the past. You may be dealing with somebody who is angry. Yeah, there's been problems in the past. 10 of Wands. Let's see why all this is happening. Why is all this happening, Spirit? Page of Wands in the reverse. So you may have received some bad news, or there could be a lack of communication. Now, what's on your mind is a recovery. You're trying to recover from a sense of betrayal, from a sense of a very painful ending of some sort. That's where all these troubles came from, or led to be more precise. Let's see what's coming in your future. Yeah, healing is coming. 3 of Swords in the reverse. So there's healing to a situation that you've gone through that was very painful. So you're getting what it is that you want. You want to heal. You want to recover from this. Let's look at your energy. The Devil. So you may have a very, very strong temptation towards someone or a strong attraction. The Devil card is not always a negative card. It just can indicate that there's some toxic energy that's here, or it can indicate a very, very, very strong connection with someone. There could have been some third-party energy that was present in that connection, but I do see healing coming in. Let's see the energy approaching you. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, somebody who, somebody is hopeful to work problems out, to have learned from the problems, but there's suspicion here. Spirit's advice is the Page of Cups in the reverse. So Spirit is telling you don't move too quickly into something new, to hold back a little bit emotionally. Let's see your outcome. Queen of Cups in the reverse, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to kind of hold back a little bit. You're not going to just give your cup of love to anybody. Now, keep in mind it could have to do with work situation, and in that case, this would have to do with a situation. You may find yourself in a situation that you are not really loving. Your energy, though, here is the Empress with regard to this situation. You could be dealing with somebody who is dishonest and or angry. There's been a lot of problems with this person in the past, and I do see that all this is happening either from a lack of communication or which has really dampened your desire for the situation, incidentally. But it could also stem from having received bad news. Now, I do see a recovery coming. I see, healing coming. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so that's underlying energy. Now, this indicates that the person that you are involved with could be already in another connection. If this has to do with money, you're very focused on your money. and you're focused on, you know, commitment other than just the financial aspects. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here? Yeah, you're really unhappy with this situation. You could be even angry with this person or them with you. Somebody here is unhappy and angry. Why is the Empress here? Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, so you're kind of seated back here, Libra. I feel like you are somewhat in your power. You're not rushing to try to resolve these problems. You don't trust this person. This person doesn't trust you. There's a sense of dissatisfaction here. I feel like honestly, financially, you're doing pretty well. I'm not seeing an energy that is, you know, where you're struggling financially. I am seeing that you are kind of seated back. You know your value and your worth. You're not happy with this person that's in your energy that's showing up. And I do see that, you know, you're not going to be chasing after this person. If they don't want to resolve problems, you're just going to be okay with it. Let's look at your past. Yeah, there's been a lack of communication here. You were healing your energy. And I do feel like you may be dealing with somebody that's either very angry or not honest or both. Why is the Page of Wands reversed? So you're going to get an offer. And either you, this may be from somebody you haven't spoken to. There's emotions, there's feelings here. This is an offer of love. So you're receiving an offer of love, and that's why all this is happening. I don't know if it's from the same person. Who is this offer of love coming from? Oh. Okay, so it's an offer of love that you're not happy with, you're not satisfied with. It's not your wish come true. Let's see why the Ten of Swords is here. So you're thinking of communicating. You want to change. Some of you may live at a distance from this person, and you may be thinking about traveling. There's definitely a desire for a change, a sudden change here in a positive direction. I feel like, Libra, you've gone through a lot. You went through something here that made you feel very betrayed, and you felt very hurt and betrayed, and it involved an ending. And you're getting past it now. You're figuring out ways to move past it, and it just can't happen fast enough for you. Let's look at November for you. Spirit, why is the Three of Swords here? Show me November for Libra. Show me November for Libra. Show me November for Libra. Okay, let's see what we've got. All right, so we have the Strength card. We have the Three of Swords in the upright. Now, it's going into the reverse. Yeah, it's an end to the pain. We have the World. Queen of Cups. Now, in your outcome, it's in the reverse. Four of Wands reversed. Temperance in reverse. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. All right. So I do see that in the month of November, there's going to be healing from a very painful situation. Now, this could have involved third party for some of you. It does look like this has to do with love for most of you, but I see that there's an ending to this painful situation. And it's like a cycle is ending here. You've been very strong here, Libra, throughout this. And your desire is to heal this situation. If it's third-party energy, you don't want anything to do with third-party energy, and you feel strongly about that. I do see that in the first week, that cycle of pain is winding down, and there's a new cycle in love that's beginning. This new cycle is going to begin in the second week. It's attached somehow to an ending of a marriage or a long-term relationship. Now, it's unclear to me if that is with you or if that is the person you're involved with, but it's somehow attached to an ending of a long-term connection or a marriage, a situation that was unbalanced. And you do love somebody here. I can see that there's love, and I can also see that you're kind of turning your back on a painful situation. You have love here, but you're not going to be as open and receptive as you used to be. But your heart is not completely shut. And I do see you have this beautiful energy here, Libra. I mean, you're showing up here with the Empress, with the Queen of Cups. So you have a very loving, beautiful energy here. So I do think that that's admirable. You've been very strong throughout this disappointment, this painful situation. But there's something that is ending, and it doesn't even feel like it's for you. It's attached to the ending of this cycle. It's attached to a beginning of a new cycle, and it has to do with an ending of a marriage or long-term connection. Now, I do see that there is still need for healing, and I do still see that there is a situation that you feel, it's a situation from the past that you feel it is very unbalanced. In the third week of November, I see you standing your ground here. And that's actually what's going to bring you success. I see you standing your ground. You're not budging from a position that you've taken. And it's going to bring you success in that situation, although it could also bring you confusion. Keep in mind that you have a lot of options, especially in the third week of November. And one of those options is going to be successful, and it's going to be successful because you have stood your ground, Libra. So there could be some confusion, though. I feel like the confusion is more related to a person that you're standing your ground with. I feel like it's this King of Swords, this person that you're not very happy with. This could be a very angry person or a deceptive person. Now, I am seeing in the fourth week of November, I see you walking away from something that was very problematic. I see you moving beyond it, walking away from it in order to gain that success that you have. For some of you, there's somebody else is walking away from a situation, but there's going to be a lot of difficulty with it, and this person easily loses their way. They get overwhelmed with the problems, and to them it feels like things are escalating, and they can't see clearly what direction to go towards. And for that person, communication is going to be the key. Now, because they will find that clarity, it's just that they're overwhelmed. So some of you have someone who is ending another connection, and I do feel this is someone you have not been speaking with. There is going to be communication, and I do feel this person was in a third party, and I do feel that they're walking away from another party, and they're going to tell you this. Now, they're also going to tell you that they're overwhelmed and that they're having difficulty seeing their way clear on how to exactly move away from that situation. I am seeing, though, that it provides a lot of clarity for you. This would be somebody you are deeply attached to in some manner. It's like and it could be a twin flame connection for some of you. I do see for others of you, though, that you're going to have a lot of options come the third week of the month. It's going to be so many that there's going to be a lot of confusion about it, and it's going to feel overwhelming. I see you feeling a little overwhelmed in the final week of the month. But I'm also seeing a lot of communication, and I'm seeing that even though you have all these options and you have all of these problems here, you're getting clarity about what to walk away from and what to open up to by the end of the month. Communication is definitely going to happen. That's going to clarify everything for you, regardless of your situation, by the end of the month. For a lot of you, though, this has to do with love, and I see a new love beginning, a beginning in love happening for you. So let's look at your energy. The Empress in reverse, the Six of Coins, and the Two of Coins reversed. Okay, so you're worrying here, Libra. I see a lot of worry and concern. There's financial concerns. You may feel that you are trying to achieve balance within your finances. And I am seeing that you may be kind of having to juggle money a little bit, although it's deceptive. It's a deception because financially you're actually doing very well. So there's a deception at hand with regard to finances for some of you. For others of you, this has to do with love, and you may be feeling very powerless in a situation that you actually have the power in the situation. I do see that you are not going to allow a situation to grow, even if you're deeply attracted to that person. If there's toxicity there, you realize that there is some kind of toxicity. You're going to kind of halt that, and you want an equal give and take. You want a balanced connection, and there's a sense here of you having weighed up the pros and cons with regard to this situation, and you're making a decision. Your decision is that you're not going, no matter how attracted you are not going to go into a situation where there's juggling, where somebody's giving their energy to more than one situation or person. And so I feel like you're kind of putting a halt to it, in spite of your deep attraction or your deep connection to this person. I am seeing you weigh up those pros and cons, though, and make a decision, because you want something that's balanced, something where there's equal give and take, and there has not been that in the past. So it's a recognition of where this pain came from, the cycle that has occurred, and ending that cycle before you open your heart up to somebody else. All right, or to this person from the past even. Let's see who is approaching you. We have the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who has gone through some hardship. They are learning from those experiences, and there's a desire to resolve things with you. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. The Tower in reverse. And here we have the Ten of Coins. So this person, they actually have learned their lessons here, or they're learning them. I do feel that this person is easily overwhelmed by problems, though, and it causes them to not really know what direction to go in. So there's a need for clarity. This is somebody that I do feel there was an ending with, and it caused this person a tower moment. They are now trying to recover themselves from this tower moment, and I do feel that this tower moment came about because this person had a choice between two. I do feel that this person is making a choice, and they're looking at the long term. They could be receiving advice from family or friends that they have known for a very long time. But this is somebody who experienced a tower moment when things ended between the two of you, and they want to recover this connection. And they are coming in a committed way. So there's a definite need. You both have a desire to bring an end to a painful situation and repair things. Now let's see Spirit's advice. Show me Spirit's advice. King of Cups. The Hermit in reverse. And the Five of Swords. Okay. So Spirit is saying, you know, hold back a little bit, even if you really do have deep emotions for this person. And by the way, this person is your match. There is definitely a strong match here. But the two of you are not really seeing eye to eye. Spirit is saying, hold back your emotions. This new beginning needs a little time to mature. Look to see that this person is doing what they say they're going to do with regard to love. There's a need here to communicate. There's been a period where there has been a lack of communication, so there's a need to really communicate about expectations with regard to love. And, you know, there's a possibility that somebody could be in their ego. So you need to be careful that you're not stepping into your ego. You know, be careful that they're not stepping into their ego. This would likely occur during, you know, some form of communication. You both have been thinking about this connection for quite some time. And there is a possibility of a conflict coming, and that conflict would be related to ego. So Spirit's saying, you know, hold back. Don't put your heart on the line, even though your feelings are very strong and very deep. Just be, you know, mindful that you hold back, and don't let the ego of either yourself or this other person, you know, rule the conversation. Because like I said, there is a new beginning in love that is trying to happen here. And I do feel this is someone from your past. Now let's see your outcome. All right, we have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now that's in your underlying energy as well. And we have the Sun. All right. So I do see you holding back emotionally. Like I said, this person is a good match for you, but somebody is manifesting here, and they're manifesting commitment. They're manifesting finances. They're manifesting commitment. And I am seeing, I mean, remember, there is some sort of an offer of love that's coming your way. It's been manifested, but you're holding back. You're holding back until you can see everything clearly, because this person you're dealing with, Libra, is a little bit stuck. They become, like I said, overwhelmed, and they get stuck. There's something that they are unable to quite move away from. It could be this person that they're involved with, because I'm getting strong third-party energy ended this connection between you and this person. And this person is manifesting love, but they don't feel that it's coming to them as readily. That's what's putting the two of you on a different page. You're not on the same page yet with this person. And like Spirit says, if there's going to be a new beginning here, that's going to need some time to mature, and communication, effective communication, is going to be the key. I do feel that you are happy to hear from this person. I do feel that, you know, the offer this person is making makes you feel happy, but it's not what you desire. It's not your wish come true. So there's something that's just a little lacking in that. And I do see you're manifesting commitment here. You're manifesting commitment. This person seems to be stuck in a prior commitment and unable to move away, or perhaps they don't quite know how, because it's problematic. There's a problem with them walking away from a prior commitment. But I do see that you're seeing everything very clearly, and you clearly know what it is that you want and what it is that you're manifesting. So you're going to be holding back from this. That's in compliance with what Spirit is telling you. It's not that there isn't love here, but what is lacking is this person taking the correct actions, and for some reason they feel stuck with where they're at. And so you're going to see this very clearly, and that's going to cause you to kind of put the brakes on this. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in the reverse, and this tells me that you may be turning down this offer. It also tells me you're complying with Spirit, with the advice from Spirit. With regard to commitment, you're you know clearly what you want. You're holding back. There could be some kind of an offer this person makes you, but it's just not up to snuff. It's not up to par. And so that's going to cause you to pull back. and not really give your cup of love to this person at this time. You want to have not only the love, but the commitment as well. And you're very clear about that. So I feel like you have a good energy here. Don't let this person cause you to doubt yourself or to feel in any way less than, because I do feel like sometimes this person can be deceptive and they can do that. And that you're just not having it. I see you coming out as being very balanced here. So let's see if there is an oracle card for you. We have one. It says threefold protection. It's a beautiful card. Threefold protection. It's number 41. That does condense down to a 5, and 5s are generally about change. All right, so when this card comes to you, there is no mistaking the energy around you right now. There is a strong force of protection with you with 3 times the power of other forms, and this protection will take place over a threefold period of time. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. There are 3 situations in which you will be cared for, where unexpected angels will turn up, and what could have been harmful will fall away, bringing no menace at all. The beings about you who are protective may seem gentle and even delicate in their form, but have no doubt that they wield powerful energy. Just as this mermaid with her trident guards the realms of the kitsune and all who dwell within, your own boundaries and borders will be protected. You will no longer let those who seek only to make use of what it is you can do for them. There will be a cessation of the unkind talk that rises from within, and emotionally, in time, you will begin to feel more and more content, with a calm and centered self that no longer is tempted to fall into the pain of the past. You will have allies come to you, small kindnesses will be done that reassure you, and you will know exactly where you need to go and where you need to avoid. Rising up before you now is this mermaid. Her oceanic energy strong, her senses alive with vigilance, and her whole being focused on your safety. She stands as a guardian of the seas of the Kitsune realm, and likewise, you too will be protected. Feel the strength about you now and step forward into your life, feeling this trifold of safety all about you. Ooh, that's amazing. That's you know what, guys? I'm also a Libra, and so that that is comforting as all get out. So hopefully you guys feel that protective energy around you. Remember, it's threefold protection. So you are being definitely very, very protected here. So just don't let anybody or any situation have you doubting yourself and feeling like you don't have it going on, because you really do. All right? So, all right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Libra. If you have resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Until I see you guys in your weekly readings, namaste.